Hi, church. My name is Sheri Collins, and I wanted to offer you a little encouragement today. I know that these haven't been the easiest days, and I was reminded of an acronym that I heard a while back about the enemy's strategy for defeating us. And it used an acronym ICE, I-C-E. The first I stood for isolating people. The C stood for creating fear, and the E was for erasing hope. As you can see, that's really a lot of the situation that we're in right now. We're in this perfect storm where there's this confusion and anxiety and unanswered questions and fears and even a forced physical isolation. There's also a lot of disappointment. I've spent the last week kind of wrestling through a lot of that. I have a daughter who's a senior who's missing out on all of her end of the year activities and graduations. There's canceled trips, there's sports seasons that aren't happening. There's all sorts of things that people are losing and have to kind of grieve that. But it reminds me of Mark 4. There was a storm and the disciples were caught in this storm and very fearful, but Jesus was in the storm and Jesus calmed the storm. So I want to give my own version of how we can fight back against the enemy's schemes. And I couldn't come up with a nice little term, but I did think of 3 different words that all begin with F. And the first one is focusing on God. So one of my favorite verses is Isaiah 26:3, and it says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast in you because they trust in you." And so steadfast, the word steadfast means immovable. And it reminds me of how I used to play basketball against my son Brody when he was little. And I would just, turn and back up and push my way to the basket and score on him, and it would make him really mad. Well, if you haven't seen him recently, now he's about 6'1", and that doesn't work with me anymore. So I will do my signature move and start pushing my way back to the hoop, and he stands there immovable and steadfast, and I can't do a thing. So that's how we need to be in our thoughts on Christ. We need to plant our feet firm and stay steadfast in what we know about God to be true. We can remember his faithfulness. Remember those times where he's been faithful to you. There's a quote that says that worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but you don't get anywhere. When you find yourself worrying, focus on God's word. Pray, listen to Christian music, listen to these devotions every day and find other devotions that will encourage you to focus on your faith. Philippians 4:8 is an amazing verse. It says, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is admirable, whatever is pure, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think on these things. This is a time where we need to think on the things that are true and the things that are going to keep you encouraged. The second F is to fill in the gaps. There's a lot of gaps right now. There's a lot of people that are having a really hard time. If you're a young mom who's home with their kids every day, and you can't go anywhere, that's tough. If you're an older senior who maybe lives on your own and you can't go see anybody, you can't go out, you can't even go to church service, it's hard. And there's a lot of gaps. We want to be the ones that fill in the gaps. Reach out to your neighbors, get to know them, ask them if there's something that they need. If you have to go to the store anyway, see if there's something that you can get for them. We're compiling our own list at church of people who are willing to fill in the gaps, who are saying, I'll come and mow your lawn. I will go pick up your prescription for you. And then we want you to reach out. If you have a need, reach out to our webpage and let us know, and we want to fill that need. This is a chance for us to be the church, for us to be Jesus's hands and feet. And we want to, most of all, share faith and share peace. Don't contribute to all the fear that's on Facebook or social media. Share God's word. Be peace in the middle of a storm. Our third F is fun and friendship. So, it can be a little difficult being quarantined all day and being home. It's important, I've learned in this last week, to carve out some time for fun. You still have to do the homework, you still have to, fix dinner and do all these things, but find some time to laugh and just to have some fun. Here's a time for you to play a game with your family, to learn a new skill. You can learn how to play the piano with an online tutorial, and be goofy, make some memories in this time, and don't be all business. Have some fun too. Stay connected with friends. We want you to call a friend. If someone lays a name on your heart, call that person and just check in with them. Send them a note. If you're in a life group, continue meeting. We have online access where you can meet through the internet, and we can set up a call for you so that you can see those faces and you can go over those discussion guides. So stay active in that and stay connected. We have special students and children's activities for you. We're working hard to keep you connected. So check out our pages on Facebook and check your emails so that we can continue to do ministry under these circumstances. And if you're a senior and this tech is new to you, we have people that want to help you, that will teach you, really guide you through how to use some of these online connectors or doing email. Let us help you. So we have a place on our website where you can go and check out these daily devotions, or you can connect with us with a prayer request or a need that you have, or maybe you're the one that's willing to reach out. We want to help you through this. We will get through this, and we will see God move in amazing ways. So we love you, and we want to be there for you. We're praying for you, and let's be the church.